Hey everybody, today on how to do hook thingies with Joel from GZ Lures. All right, so today I had a couple of people reach out to me, asking me how to do just a standard stiff rig hook rig. So I know I've already done the video on show you how we do the benchmarks, but people were wondering, besides the benchmark, how do you do just a standard one? This is very simple. There's nothing to this. So first off, things that you're going to need. You're going to need your cable, some heat shrink, piece of chafe gear, some crimps, these are 2.5, and then a hook. And also, of course, I'll need some crimpers. Okay, so the very first thing, make sure you have all your components. Go ahead and line them out. So for me, the way I like to do this, I like to line everything out so I make sure whenever I'm done with it, I don't have extra pieces or I forgot to do something and have to redo it all. So, got my hook, I got one crimp, cable, heat shrink, cable, and the chafe gear. Okay, so what you're gonna do, go ahead, grab your hook, grab your cable. So, you're gonna feed it through, get your first crimp. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, feed that right through, fold over, and feed it up through the top. Now, if you look, you're going to sink this down so it's evened up with your crimp. Now, just run this loop all the way down, okay? So, what I like to do is once I have it set in my crimper, I'll grab the cable from there, make sure that it's tight and operates smoothly, okay? So, go ahead and crimp that down. I'll move to the second crimp because I'm going to crimp the whole thing. Make sure that it is not going to slip at all. Once you got that one set up, go ahead, you grab your heat shrink, slide it all the way over, and you're going to get it past the loop. Go ahead, you run that all the way down. Your next step, go ahead and get your crimp. And then your chafe gear. Of course, you want chafe gear because that's where you're going to hook your leader to. Now, the way I like to do this one, I'm going to make sure that my hook is vertical, hook point down. I'll go ahead and grab that top leader. My crimp is horizontal, straight 90 with what my hook is. I'll bend this over, slide it into my top crimp, and get it lined out. So, same thing as the bottom. I'm going to make sure that that one is set so it's even with the crimp. Go ahead, get your crimpers, get it set in there. Once it's set and you got some pressure on there, you just pull this and get it all locked into place. So, crimp down, like I said, crimp it again. Make sure that it is fully seated all the way down. There's no chance of it coming out. Okay, so now, next step. Go ahead, run your heat shrink up over your top crimp. Get your heat gun. What you're gonna do now, give it a second, let your heat gun heat up, get it to operating temperature. You can use a lighter, you can use a couple of different things, just something hot that's gonna melt down your heat shrink. So, once you get this set, go ahead, feed it through. Now, if you're using a heat gun, do not let it set in one place for too long or any kind of heat element because you're just going to burn right through your heat shrink. You do not want to heat up the metal too much underneath it because again, it will actually melt through your heat shrink and cause it to be ineffective. So, once I have everything all heated up, and everything looks good on it, built up your hook rig. Now, it is going to take a second for it to cool down, of course. Make sure that everything is set properly. Now, what you can do, you can go back through, use a razor, you can use a box cutter, you can use a knife, anything that you need to trim up your heat shrink. You can trim it to your desire, however you like. If you want a full stiff rig for it not to snap away, you can leave it long. For us, what we do in house, we'll actually trim up the heat shrink, usually about a 1/4 of an inch below your eyelet. So just a little bit below, so whenever you get your get your hook set, it'll snap and it will be able to move around a little bit. But we do want a stiff rig for the time being until you get that bite. But that's all it is. It's a very simple rig to build up. Y'all got any questions? Call me up. Of course, make sure like, follow, subscribe, share on YouTube. Check out our website, Instagram, all the stuff. But any questions, call me up, and y'all have a great day. Thank you for your time.